It might be spring, but before you know it, summer will be here, and you can bet just about every child out there is counting down the weeks until school's out.
But when that day comes, then what? When it comes to your kids, it can be hard for parents to know how they should spend that time. And as you heard earlier, the price of camp is going up. But there are also many benefits gained by children who decide to go, and that's where groups like the Fresh Air Fund come in. For over 145 years, they have been providing life-changing summer experiences for children living in New York City's underserved communities.
Joining us now is Lisa Gitelson, CEO of the Fresh Air Fund. Thank you so much, Lisa, for being here. You know, we were talking off camera earlier, and it's interesting. Doug, you went to sleepaway camp.
I did.
I did not. And you know, a lot of parents out there might be wondering, how can you tell if your child is going to be a good fit for sleepaway camp? Because it's a big step.
It's a great question. So there's a few things. And I'd say first, the question is, do they like doing new things? Do they like making friends? Do they like having new experiences? Camp is going to provide all of those and in abundance. The next thing is, how independent are they? Are they ready for some more independence? Would you like to see them grow in their independence? It's another great option for a camp. And then finally, do they like being in the outdoors? Like, I love being in the outdoors, and going to sleepaway camp is going to get you lots and lots of swimming and lakes and trees and just being outside.
I was just going to ask you about that, because for city kids, that might make what is already a steep adjustment even more significant to be outdoors for a month or however long it is. Are there benefits of that? Does it potentially hinder some opportunities, but also maybe some parents think it'll be too steep an adjustment for their kid?
So I don't think it's in any way too steep of an adjustment. We find when kids come in the beginning, it can be a little bit. We are aware of this, and we work really hard to make kids feel comfortable. You're going to do a lot of initial tours. You're going to be seeing all the different places that you'll spend time. And we know of the multitude of benefits of spending time in the outdoors.
So what would you say for parents who might be a little bit hesitant about this? What would your advice be?
So I would definitely talk to other parents who've had their children go to sleepaway camps. The best way to feel comfortable is to talk to people who've done this. At the Fresh Air Fund, we have regular opportunities for parents to speak with other parents, but also have your kids talk to other kids who've done sleepaway camps so they can think about if they want to do this.
I know it's not the conversation you're talking about, but it's just funny thinking parents are calling other parents. It's like, yeah, it's great. You get your kids out of the house for 4 or 5 weeks during the summer. But I know there's so much more complexity to it, and the Fresh Air Fund works so hard to make this accessible and to make it fun and an entertaining experience for these kids for the summers. Tell us a little bit more about the Fresh Air Fund and what you guys do every day.
Sure. So one of the things that's amazing and wonderful about the Fresh Air Fund is we center it on joy. We want kids to have a joyful experience. For all the kids that participate in our programs, it's without fee. So if your child is in our program, there will be no cost to you. We have a little bit over 2,000 acres, which is more than twice as big as Central Park, where our camps are. And on that land, we have all different outdoor activities. We have high ropes courses. We have archery. We have swimming lessons. We have sports. One of the favorite sports kids play is Gaga, and I think kids in New York City don't even know Gaga, so it's kind of fun.
What is that?
Gaga is kind of like...
I know a lady by the name of Gaga.
Exactly.
It would be great if we could get her to sponsor that, if you're listening. Gaga is kind of a big pit, and in the pit you play what's kind of like volleyball, but it bounces off the ground. And it's a really fun game that I've never been to camp where I haven't seen kids begging to go play Gaga.
Wow, okay, I really feel like I'm learning a lot today.
Me too.
So how can parents who might be interested actually sign up then, Lisa?
Sure, so to sign up for us, you're going to go to our website, which is www.freshair.org. It takes you through all the steps easily. There's also a telephone number to call, and we have staff who will also walk people through the whole application process.
Do you sometimes talk to parents and potentially their kids as well who were nervous going in and who leave maybe a different person, or it's just an experience that really changes their youth?
Without question, it's really interesting. I do a lot of the departures and a lot of the returns. And at departure, people are nervous. And I remember recently at a departure talking to a group of kids. None of them knew each other. They were all the same age. They were all from Queens. And I was saying to them, like, what subway stop do you live at? And they were telling me, and I was like, and when you come home, you're going to take this train and you'll be able to see your friend. And you'll take this train and you'll you'll be able to see your friend. And they looked at me kind of like I was a little nutty. And on the way back, you see these kids with their arms around each other. Parents are always a little sad that their kids don't want to leave camp at the end of the summer. They're nervous in the beginning, and then kids don't want to end it.
Well, that's fantastic. Lisa, keep up the good work. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And remember, time is ticking, but it is not too late to sign your child up for summer camp. We'll be right back.